Good morning, everyone. It's approximately Good morning, everyone. It's approximately quarter till 2 a.m. EST here on the east coast of the U.S. And I know that you guys know I'm usually sleeping at this time, but the dogs woke me up, kicking over fans and stuff, so I'm up. Um, I'm one of them people. It's hard for me to get to sleep, and then because so many stuff goes on here, that once I'm up, I'm up. Because I have to be like alert the moment I wake up, because a lot of times it could be something very catastrophic going on. I'm out here by myself. So, with no further ado, let's do some bronze chest openings and see how good it is or is not. So I haven't opened any bronze chests because there haven't been any leaderboards for it this season. Um, and also the gold and silver chest events that go on, it's harder to obtain the coins. So I haven't even checked to see what is in this box, period, this season. But we're going to take a look. So the Cetus, the Labries, the Kyphos, I love the steak, and they had the Baihu steak here. Steak, needle, and spike. I love the harpoon lesbians. Yojis are in here. Tasia and Huanji. The ardent versions and the standard versions are in here. Also, Harahan that keeps the I like to call them lightsaber weapons from overheating. Gives you 3 more seconds. Immune amplifier, repair amplifier, nuclear amplifiers in there. Then they have the components for them. I have no problem with the 5,000 component things, or even the 2,500 component things, because you have to keep hitting the same prize, so many times to get it, because it takes 10,000 components no matter how good or how bad the weapon is. But here's what I dislike: when they went to the 250 components, that should never even be a prize. I don't care what it is. That's one thing I disagree with. And also, you can win silver coins. So I will get 3 silver coins because it's guaranteed after 20. Well, no. But we'll just open and see how our luck holds out. So we'll go with 10. And then I'll try to do the second 10. And that's what I'm talking about right there. 250 components. Mind you, you need 10,000. So, and it's just ridiculous. So I got a bunch of components. Only 2 of them were half decent. I got a 2,500 and a 1,000. A bunch of 250 components. You know? So I got my 1 silver coin after the guarantee. But that's just... it's crazy. So let's try the 1 spins and see if they'll put up better prizes without 250 components. And matter of fact, they just put up the prizes. Only 1 is a whole prize. The other 2 were 250s from the door. This is such a joke. And maybe I'm alone and feeling that way, but maybe it's just me. 1,000 Cetus. And like the 500 should be the consolation prize, not 250. Your more common prizes, and they shouldn't pop up like that with a bunch of 250s and stuff like that. They should pop up very rarely. But unfortunately, that it doesn't do that. The 250 should be 1 out of many prizes, not a bunch of 250s. It's just ridiculous. I don't even bother doing the any, meeny, miny, mo no more because I'll do both my accounts pop up with the same exact thing and pick. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting one of these mods here. So I think that was cool that it definitely came up like certain pros, and I think that should be rare too because then there's the whole element of chance and surprise in there. But there's no chance and surprise because I could roll both accounts at the same time with the same prizes, pick the same slot and actually get the same exact prize. Pick different slots and get the same exact prize as well. So it's like a guarantee when you get on there. There's no random roll. They're showing you it already rolled which of the three that you're gonna get already. So I don't even bother doing the eeny meeny miny mo thing no more. Because I'll show how on one account where the prizes have changed place and on the other account it didn't change at all. And I roll them both at the same time and get the same exact prize. So I don't do all that like trying to search for, a better prize type deal anymore. Probably win the nuke amp. I'm surprised I got the 500. See this? And I did get my 3 silvers. So since we're already opening them, I will go take a look at opening up some silver chests to see what I can get out of that. Whether the silver event is over or not. There's only 3 hours left on this event. So I'm going to just open whatever. See what we get. I already have all these pilots, but couldn't hurt to have extra. And this is the pilot for the nether, which I don't have a nether. But I don't trash these pilots right away. I let them stack until I get the item in question, and then I roll all the free rolls on them first, and all the ones that roll garbage skills, I toss down. I did get a free gold one finally. Let's see what they're offering. More pilots. Maling, like I told you, I started using her over top of the damage pilot on that movie. I happen to like her better because I'm more of a team player. So there's a Daltaki, a Hwangi, and a pilot. So I got another Ardent Hwangi, and that's great. We'll go and open our one gold one and see what we'll get from that. I'm not even going in the line no more because it won't matter. We'll go there. 10,000 frozen scorn. I actually needed down to that to upgrade my frozen scorn that I have because I did something wrong on it before. Let's go and check to see why I'm not using my frozen scorn and why I'm using my North Flight instead. Now I remember. I wasn't doing I didn't level my charge modifier because on the frozen scorn, for some odd reason, as compared to all other battleships, your charge modifier is always in the middle. Okay, so I was clicking on this, going click, 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 and then I only use ships with the charge modifier is up. The charge modifier is where it's at because it means you can use it more often. Regardless of the other stats, you can upgrade them later. You need the charge modifier because if you can have all the other things upgraded and all the right turrets and everything be so powerful, but it means nothing because you might only be able to charge it up once a match. And see, that's why you always level your charge modifier first. This is a little tip that I didn't plan on giving. You always level your charge modifier first. Then you get into the other skills of your mothership. And I will be moving some turrets to this before they do the great turret theft. That's what I'm calling it. Like the great drone theft is the same thing. So it's just crazy how they just, you pay for something or you want it by putting in a lot of work, and then they go, oh no, yeah, we're just gonna throw that in the garbage. So it's one thing I don't agree with at all. But like I said, it is what it is. So now I will outfit my frozen scorn with my turrets. Let's apply there. So we can go with Aegis. Well, I'll be able to move turrets around right now. See, I have a lifesaver turret, and I have an Aegis blast. So the lifesaver is applied. That way, you know, I can't get ripped off. And I have an Aegis blast sitting back here that I will put on there. And then I had to steal a support turret from my Northlight and put the durability extender on there. Sweet. So now I will be using the frozen scorn instead of the other one that I was using, and that's a good thing. Alright, with that playing out, we're gonna head out here for intermission, and I'll spend, I think I have about 13-15 other tokens. Thanks for showing up, Ren Deep. I'm gonna switch over to my other account and try to get spend those before the time runs out. And being though it's on another system, sometimes the time limits are different between the systems, especially during upgrades and patches. They arrive at different times, usually 3 days to a week later. One will upgrade after the other. All right. Oh man, the 50 million. The 50 million ads before you can even get to. There's a section where you can click on this and look into this stuff. But I hate the fact that they force you to look at this before you can even play. That's just ridiculous. So let's see what we can win here on it. See, I only have 18. I'm short here because I can't get no. The other two that I got on that thing came from twice. There were commercials on the other platform. So each platform has its own advantages and disadvantages. I can get some free stuff on Android by looking through, you know, commercials and stuff like that. And we're just gonna open these in a row. I'll skip one here, and skip one there. So the drops haven't been bad on here so far, but now there's one there, a 250. So it is what it is, but the spike and needle components weren't bad at 2,500. Like I said, this should be the worst you should be getting is 500, because that'll take you ages. And then just winning 250s is just, there's nothing you could do. You won't get it. So I got a silver coin, which I won't get the other 3 silver coins simply because I don't have the 2 more bronze coins to get. But you know, some people like watch it openings and whatnot. Some people make videos so they can speed it up or whatever, but I told you guys, when the one internet company quit this area, I haven't had good internet since where I can show gameplay or upload videos reasonably. And that's one reason why I've stopped doing that, and I've done more of the classical hanger tweaks and stuff like that that I used to just do for my clanmates. I still do it, but I do it like in a live stream form and things of that nature. Another reason why I started showing, this is even before the internet companies changed around here. Another reason why I started showing like my hanger and my openings and my gameplay and stuff, because a lot of people thought I was some kind of hacker or something because I was in champs with all MK1 gear. It's because I played real hard, I had a real good internet connection, and because of how broken drones were at the time. So I had MK1 gear, but I had no silver. I went from several billion. I had like 1.2 billion on one account, and I had over 2 billion on another account. But I blew through all that because I upgraded my mods first, and that's how my silver went from nothing. From so much to nothing because of, you know, me upgrading mods first. So I had max mods, and I maxed out all my drone mods and everything else. So I'll add that to the pile of, because Sylvia Thorne is the cooldown pilot for the angler, but I believe I use auto and stuff more than the ability, because I've never been like the angler, like one of the ability players. I've always been a shooter with my anglers, and that's just my personal opinion. So with that being said and done, I hope you guys enjoyed the opening. You saw the prizes that I got. You know my thoughts on thanks for showing up, Venus. And by the way, so you know my thoughts on the 250 components, and you know, I'm gonna leave it at that. With that being said, across the top of my banner there are 5 of some of my favorite YouTubers that I watch, and I get advice from these guys. So please go check them out, check out their channels. Please leave a like, and if you're digging the content they're putting out, please subscribe. Same thing goes for Venus. Venus has a channel. I love watching Venus play, because Venus, when I play in matches with Venus, we're gonna win if I'm on the same team. And if I'm on the other team, win, lose, or draw, I know Venus is gonna beat on me so bad where I'll be just steaming at the end of it. So please go check out Venus's channel, leave a like, and if you're digging the content that Venus is putting out, please subscribe to the channel. I will catch you all out there on the battlefield. You know I have no picks. Love, peace, happiness. Enjoy the rest of your morning.